I wanted to share my 2024 D23 experience alongside some of the pickups that I was able to get. It was my first time going, but I've been going to a lot of conventions lately, so I was kind of able to pick it up a bit as I went. And in terms of similarity, it operates a lot like Star Wars Celebration with a variety of promos at different stores that you want to pick up. And I ended up picking up a few other items that couldn't fit on this table, and I'll make individual videos opening the Lorcana stuff, as well as the Anakin lightsabers and the Starspeeder 3000, but I wanted to share everything I bought alongside the free promos, so if you ever plan on going in the future, this can kind of give you an idea of what D23 is like. But some of the lines were absolutely killer, and example number one, Lorcana, Ravensburger. For sure, they need virtual queues in the future. A security guy actually told me that there was a fight that broke out, and there's lots of footage of people pushing and running to get the Mickey promo card, as well as the collective box, and I even heard that people were unofficially lining up the night prior. The demand for Lorcana was nuts, and it was definitely the most popular booth, and they even ended up changing it to wristbands for Saturday and Sunday that they wouldn't give out until 5 a.m. And I arrived late Friday, missed Saturday, and arrived too late at opening for Sunday, so I ended up securing all the Lorcana stuff late Sunday through the standby line. Morning queues opened at 4 a.m. for the different Disney shops, and the marketplace was the big one for me. And when I got there, I decided to do a little bit of a walk around the entire arena just to, kind of scout out the land, and thank goodness I did, because right when I was at the end of my walk next to the TVA Experience, I saw Kevin Feige walk right towards me and right by me. It was crazy. First time I've ever seen him. Totally notable, and I wanted to log that as well. I did capture my first moments, and I ended up being by this car section, so I slowly walked through it, and it was pretty cool. And then after my walk around, I decided to settle at the Avatar Experience. Again, I just love Pandora. It's a fantastic world, and I thought it would be so cool to be able to walk through it. So here's a little bit of it.
Her name is Echo.
Hey, Echo.
Yeah, she was just hatched pretty recently. So we've been bringing
The
her
giant
along.
banshee and the baby banshees had to have been my favorite part, and at the end of this walkthrough experience you received a free poster for the memories, which was pretty cool. And then after this I ended up checking out the Lucasfilm stage and ended up in the fake panda line for a few exclusives that I figured I would pick up while I was there, and the line wasn't too bad. It was one of the few that was actually open, so for me it was something to do. You can also see the Disney pin store in the back. Similar to the marketplace, you had to queue up for it pretty early. I wasn't too invested in collecting the exclusive pins this time around, so I went upstairs for the first time where the marketplace is, and I ended up checking out the Swarovski booth. Oh my gosh, such beautiful pieces of this. Hundreds of dollars for some of these small figures, and then thousands, I think 14,000 for the Brillar or something like that. And some of these other ones were in the 40,000s, close to 100,000s, literally one-on-one gorgeous pieces. After that, I ended up going into the TVA Experience, wanted to check it out. It seemed pretty cool. And after the Avatar one, I realized that you could get some of the promos at these booths. It was literally more about the experience, getting into the TVA atmosphere. I thought it was pretty cool to see Miss Minutes pop up. I have no idea if it was Tara Strong or not, but if so, that would be really awesome if she participated in this little section as well. But anyways, yeah, it was kind of just looking through the different time doors and checking out different costumes. But the first couple were just of some of the most popular characters, as well as the recent movies, which, you know what, I can appreciate. It was pretty cool ideas, and through some of them, I mean, we even got to see Gambit, X-23, it was Elektra, as well as Blade. I mean, come on, it was a pretty unique experience. But looking through this one, I noticed that for Daredevil Born Again, there was some Kingpin artwork, and I'm pretty sure they revealed it later that day to be concept art, so I'm not sure if that's exactly true. Either way though, it's pretty cool that they incorporated that into the event. If so, but yeah, it kind of ended the experience right there, and we got a little TVA card, which was neat, and then I started just walking around again. Ended up back upstairs, finally made my way into the shop, checked out the Anakin lightsabers. Oh my gosh, 3,000 piece exclusive. There were just hundreds right there, and after my D23 Marketplace experience, I ended up going to the Lorcana booth for my only signing, where I actually saw Ashley Eckstein talking to some other celebs as well. Nor did I hit the Lorcana booth earlier that day, so I couldn't get a card signed or the collective box, nothing like that. And it turns out all they had was a little print type of thing. I don't know, kind of interesting. I'll give my thoughts on it later, but that kind of closed out my day. I had a lot of stuff with me. It was heavy. I was getting sweaty, so I just walked by this little Star Wars thing before I ended my day and left the convention center. Here we are Sunday. Everything was booked right when I got there. It was kind of disappointing, so I ended up lining up for this claw machine right there. It was neat, got a little free stuffed animal. I went to go play some video games in at the Dark Side Arcade. It was really cool. You got some free Lego promos. And then I decided just to go walk around again, enjoy some music, listen to this. Oh God, I love the Disney music. It's so beautiful. But after walking around, I finally made my way into the FX/Hulu line, which was so cool. I was really excited for some of the bear promos. Even though the hat was sold out for the day, I was still able to get some pretty nifty stuff. Here they are showing off the notepad, the toothpick, and the bandana, some of the exclusive items. Then after that, you can make your way into this little American Horror Story experience. I decided to stop by this little Lion King demonstration for the Broadway play. He shared so many details of behind the scenes, and it was just a fun little experience. At this point, I was kind of just waiting for Ravensburger to let standby lines start opening so I could hopefully get the collective box and the Mickey Mouse promo. So I decided just to listen to some more music, and oh my gosh, if you want to skip, I'll put it in the top right corner of the time you can skip to, but my gosh, the piano is beautiful, he is amazing, just sit back and enjoy. Finally made it into the line just for the promo, so I took a video of some of the prices, what was sold out, just to kind of give you an idea of what the booth was like, what they were bringing to the table this time. Then oh my gosh, I finally got into the line second time to get the collective box. It was that mob right there, it was actually pretty intense. People were shoving like crazy, and luckily I was one of the first ones let in. And then after securing the collective box and another promo, oh my gosh, it was great, to be honest. I just sat back and enjoyed some more beautiful music before heading out. Here's a look at the Lorcana line, standby line, after everyone kind of got in through that big crowd. And then I ended up ending the day with the Disney Plus experience because there was a few promos, some Mickey ears, a pin, and whatnot. All you had to do was show your D23 Gold membership or your Disney Plus account for those free promotions. And the last thing I decided to do was go outside, admire the view, enjoy the sunshine, and the final moments of the convention for me. Like I said, it was actually so much fun, and I wanted to show off some of the bigger stuff that I got first, starting off with the D23 socks from Rock'em. I believe this was like $60 or $70 you could just outright buy. 200-piece exclusive. I saw them selling at least through Saturday. I don't know, I'm a big sock guy. I like wearing weird socks all the time. This was honestly perfect for me. And then next up, we got the Anakin lightsabers retailing at $550. And they actually ended up releasing a Clone Wars set for Ahsoka, Obi-Wan, and Anakin that came signed. It was like 500-piece exclusive. Dropped on the Disney shop the next Monday morning, and I was not able to secure. I waited all night, and I was like 10,000th in queue, and it was sold out by the time I got there. Definitely going to be picking up for the Ahsoka collection. It was definitely nice and heavy, though, to carry through the convention. Actually, heavier than this box right here. It is the turn from the light side to the dark side, so it is such a cool exclusive. I'm so stoked I picked it up. Definitely stay tuned to see us open that. Next up, we got the Star Speeder 3000 limited exclusive. I'm not even sure if it's called 3000 or if it's just limited to 3,000 pieces. Either way, though, this is what was hot at the D23 marketplace. It was indeed very heavy, but D23 Disney gave these giant bags to help carry it through the event. Very, very nice. It also highly encouraged you to buy a lot of stuff, which I see you, Disney. Very smart move. We will definitely be opening this up separately, though. $300 for this bad boy. I immediately saw it reselling literally the day of the convention for like $600 minimum, sometimes upwards of $800 and $900. That's kind of why I picked it up. I was like, this is my one time to check out this item because we will probably be opening this on the channel. I thought it would be cool to take a look at. I mean, it's a very unique item. Pretty much enough said. We'll be opening this very, very soon. Now let's take a look at some of these smaller items that I got. And then on Monday with the Clone Wars lightsaber release, I actually ended up picking the Blade of Ochi of Bestoon from Rise of Skywalker. $80, 3,000 piece exclusive. I thought it'd be pretty cool to add into the collection, as well as the Ashley Eckstein and Ashley Taylor designed Disneyland woven shirt. I wasn't able to pick these up at the event. I actually didn't see the Blade of Ochi of Bestoon at the event, so I decided to pick it up on the online release. And then one other item that was here that I did pick up at the event was the R6D23. I mean, come on, this is so cool. You even got a little Disneyland cap on the picture and on the actual item. I don't have this over here because I still don't have a protector for it, but I wanted to definitely note it because, oh my gosh, it is a beautiful piece for sure. Gotta get it in a protector. But we will slowly go through these items one by one. I'll let you know if it's a promo or if we ended up purchasing it, but this whole event, again, was absolutely spectacular. Let's start with one of the very first lines I ended up doing was the Fig Pin line. These are 500-piece exclusives, 7 Sister Star Wars Rebels. I was able to pick up 2 because you had to make $80 on specific pins in order to get this Fig Pin pin, and I don't know, honestly, I don't know if it was worth it, but I ended up picking 2 of the 7 Sisters up because nothing else really interested me too much, but I'm happy to own 2 of these into the collection. I collect some Fig pins every now and then, and from usually events like celebrations, stuff like that, I like to pick up the ones at that particular event. Another one I ended up picking up was Loki, 500-piece exclusive. Again, another big character that I am fond of, trying to make that $80 limit, and totally worth it. And the last one, which is the one that I think was the most popular Star Wars Fig pin, was the Queen Amidala. I ended up seeing it sell out pretty late Sunday. Just pretty nice, clean pickup, and I'm excited to add these Fig pins into the collection. Also at the Fig pin booth, I ended up picking up these little mystery pins, and we're going to open them up right now. I have no idea what really to expect. I do know that there are some specifically rare ones out there, some hyper rare, but we're just going to rip these open. Let's see what we get. I don't want to keep these in any longer. I've been dying to figure out what is inside, so let's check it out right here. Not looking. Okay, so the color does indicate that this is a super rare. Pretty cool. I guess we got pretty solid luck. These were only a few dollars, and I thought it'd be unique to pick up. We're gonna open this second one right now. Can we get something as rare or even rarer? Let's find out right here. Another red one, and we ended up getting a Darth Malgus. I had actually confirmed that was Malgus, right? That's what I thought, but I said Bane, so I'm gonna edit that out. Either way, it's a really cool Fig pin. I mean, we got 2 red ones, 2 super rares. We'll take it. Pretty fun. You could pick up a whole box of these if you wanted. And the next booth that I decided to go to, I believe it's called the Monogram. They are bag clips though, and they are always at these events. I actually do collect a bunch of these. I like displaying them into a giant board, and I don't know, I think it's really fun. But they do have a few Ahsoka fun ones. I was able to pick up this little magnet as well as this giant bank. I mean, yeah, it's a little piggy bank. Pretty cool item though. I do believe that they had it at the event for like, you could buy 2 for like $30 or something like that, but I only needed 1. I mean, come on though. As an Ahsoka collector, I thought this was a really fun pickup. And yeah, they did have quite a few exclusives at this booth as well, and like I said, I collect a whole bunch of them, but I did not have this one from Obi-Wan Kenobi, a San Diego Comic-Con exclusive. There's a lot of really cool exclusives for these, and yeah, this is just one that I did not have yet, so I'm excited to pick this one up. Now, getting to some of the really good stuff, let's just go in order. At the end, you might have seen me go to the Disney Plus booth, and this is what you got. You got a lanyard alongside this Great Pin Pursuit thing. I accidentally grabbed 2 of these things, but here is the pin. Again, these were all free. All you had to do was show your Disney Plus membership or Disney Plus subscription, or Disney Gold membership or Disney Plus subscription, and yeah, you just got these little freebies. I think this Disney Plus pin is pretty cool, so it was definitely worth lining up for this, and it was a really quick line. Oh yeah, and at the Fig Pin line, we also, the free promo that you could just walk up and show the Disney Gold thing was for this Fig Pin lanyard. Not super exciting in my honest opinion, but I mean, it was free. I mean, we got a lot of lanyards now, so at least it was free. And then also coming from the Disney Plus booth is these Disney ears. I mean, it's a pretty cheap cap, but again, I mean, how can you hate anything free? I think the Disney Plus logo looks pretty good. Who knows? You might be catching me wearing this outside when I go grab some food, run some errands. Who knows? Now, the free exclusive item for D23 Gold members was this pin, and the line was really long, but it actually ended up going really quick. Very cool pin. Not much to it, but again, it was free, like a 5 to 10 minute wait. Not too bad at all. This was the bracelet that I ended up getting at the Saturday Honda event, Honda Center event for the parks, and you throw this on your wrist. Got it for free. Pretty cool thing. I mean, it has Disney or Mickey all over it. You throw it on your wrist, and at certain times during the show, it would just glow up. So I got this little reminder of the event. And now we're getting to some really good stuff. We have next up the FX Hulu section for American Horror Story The Bear. You ended up getting this American Horror Story keychain at the end of it. Pretty nifty. Again, free. All you had to do was wait in line. And then you also were able to get a few free items along the Bear section, including this pin. Every second counts. The Bear. I mean, I think The Bear is a fantastic show, so I'm excited to pick up anything The Bear, especially with the logo on it. And then we also got the toothpick holder. Very interesting item. You can throw your toothpicks in there. You open it up. Oh boy, this is actually the very first time that I've opened mine up. It already seems to be like breaking. Very easy fix though, just throwing the black thing. Oh god, the toothpicks are all falling out. Not gonna be using any right now, but I'm glad they included it. Who knows, this is a pretty kind of cool item. It's just a Bear sticker. It would have been really nice if they printed it on, but for a freebie, I will happily take this. Wow, it's not going back in. You were able to get 3 items at this event, and you were able to pick one of them, which I thought was pretty cool, like you're ordering a meal. And the one that was sold out was the chef special, which was a free hat, and I believe Saturday was aprons. That would have been really cool to get, but yeah, wasn't able to pick up either of those because they were sold out. But the item I was able to choose was the bandana. We have not opened this up yet at all, so we're going to do it right now. We got the Bear logo on it, just a little sticker. I've been dying to see this bad boy. It is sick, just ripping it right open. The Bear bandana, ladies and gents. This is kind of sick. And here's a look at it from a distance. The Bear bandana. So sick, actually. Honestly, I think the apron or hat are probably the best items, but this is a close like second or third. I mean, come on. Who doesn't need an extra bandana every now and then? And the Bear, come on, that's sick. I'm totally cool with that. Okay, now let's take a look at the TVA agent card. This is what you got from the walk around at the TVA Experience, and then at the end they would give you a different card depending on what you're doing. I thought one cool thing is if you're wearing like a Loki cosplay or something, they give you like a variant card, but it was random, and this is the one I got. I got the analyst, but this will be totally thrown into my wallet because, you know, I'm working for the TVA now. I got to represent, got a lot of responsibility for me. The timeline is literally in my hands. But yeah, I mean, it's a pretty well made card. Definitely gonna throw in the wallet just for fun. I mean, come on. I'm actually kind of okay with that item. And then upstairs at the Marvel section, you could get a free sticker. This is the one I ended up picking up. But now we are finally getting to some of the really good stuff. Here is the poster from the Avatar Experience. I've been dying to check this one out. I got a little glimpse of it from other people and taking off the rubber band, experience it in Dolby. An official Avatar the Way of Water poster. Not sure on the size, but we are definitely going to be framing this up. Who knows about the autograph potential if I ever do something. I was going to say I was going to do this poster, but if you actually take a look, as you may already know, I love me some Avatar. I do have an official movie poster, so maybe in the future that would get signed, but who knows. But a free poster, I'll take it for sure. I love the Disney Plus stuff on it. Yeah, we are definitely going to be framing this bad boy up for sure. We're going to put her right there to the side so she don't get damaged. All right, next up, let's take a look at some of the D23 Marketplace. Other than those giant bags that I left with, I did end up securing one of the Funko Pops, the Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker. They're technically 4 different D23 exclusives, but they didn't have the D23 sticker, not all of them. And I think maybe the other one I would have picked up was the Venom and Spider-Man. I thought that one was pretty cool. The Luca one, not personally my big one, so I was just after the Star Wars stuff at this event, and I have to say it was totally worth it. And I do know this ended up selling out late Sunday, but when I got there, I mean, it was like nothing on the shelf, and I started panicking. I was like, oh my god. Then some dude came out with a giant, I swear, like wheelbarrow of just pops. They were all over the place. They were not organized, stacked, or, you know, lots of damage potentially. Either way, though, I'm happy just to secure the first D23 Funko Pop in my collection, and this is going to have some good memes for it for sure. I do believe it is a reprint of some of the commons, except metallic version. So, I mean, I gotta be honest, from Funko, it's a little maybe on the lazy side, but it is from episode 4, so I'll take it. Great film, great characters. I mean, come on, classic pop for sure. And I'm happy to have something with the official D23 sticker on it. And then one of the other banger items I ended up deciding to pick up from the D23 Marketplace was this stuffed animal of Teak. Little bit of a limited exclusive. I don't know. Sometimes I just love collecting random stuffed animals, especially from random events I go to. But that also gets me excited because the main reason I got that was because they had these little mystery boxes with a whole bunch of Ewok mystery plushes inside. Take a look at what you can get on the side. I decided to only pick up one, kind of gamble my luck. I know if I picked up 2, I'd get the same exact thing. I've been dying to figure out what's inside of here, so we're gonna open it up. I don't want to destroy his home completely, but you know what, we'll probably throw this box away at the end of the day, so let's just rip it open. We got a Return of the Jedi logo on the top right there. Who is it? Who's on the inside? I didn't even name who I really wanted, but I don't really care. I don't even know who this is. It is Latara? Oh my gosh, adorable. Okay, maybe I should have picked up a few more. This is so cute though. Such a small version of some. Oh my gosh, I love this stuffed animal. This was kind of worth it, I think. I wish I grabbed a few more, but I was already spending so much money. I just wanted to see my luck in one of these. Hey, no regrets. That actually reminded me, this was the little stuffed animal Piglet that I got from that claw machine in the video on Sunday morning. Complete freebie. He's like a little bit taller than this little Ewok. So cute. But yeah, I ended up getting Piglet for that. And these were the Legos that you were able to get for free. You were able to choose between the Legos and I think something else. But come on, you gotta go Legos every single time. I don't think it was any Disney D23 exclusive items or nothing like that, which would have been really awesome at the Dark Side Arcade. But we got some freebies still. Just shots a little bit of basketball. Totally worth it. Not mad at these little Ewoks joining the collection, but we're gonna put them aside to finally take a look at the Lorcana stuff. Now this is what I was talking about up here. I did get a reservation for one of the Lorcana signings on Friday afternoon, and this actually included Ryan Miller, the Disney Lorcana TCG brand manager, Steve Warner, the game designer manager, and Shane Hartley, the creative director. I thought we'd be getting some really cool Lorcana print or something like that, but this is actually what we ended up getting inside this little 8x10, and then they just ended up signing it right there. Pretty clean autographs. I kind of wish I had the promos for them to sign at the time. It said online that they weren't able to sign, but the people in front of me literally did it, so good on them. I think if they did some type of art print with some of the Lorcana cards on it, it would have been a little bit more hype, but I do have this for the future in case I want to get more Lorcana of the team members signed in the future, which does kind of excite me. So we'll definitely hold on to this, and it's a pretty solid print too. It's not just some cheap paper either, so you know what? Sometimes you win some, sometimes you lose some. Let me know your thoughts for sure on this little print that you're able to get signed for free. But now here we are with the Lorcana bangers, what everyone's been waiting for. Let's not waste any more time. The D23 Disney Mickey Mouse promo cards. Like I said, I was able to line up twice. One time on Sunday for the standby, you were able to just line up for the promos, but you could not buy the collective box in just a standby line. They gave out wristbands, so they knew who was there early. early and who was not. And then right after that, I waited in line for the collective box, and they ended up scanning my badge and giving me another promo. So here we are on 2 promos for just Sunday on the standby line. So that kind of goes to prove that you don't need to just get reservations to acquire this for sure. And then at the booth itself, you were able to purchase 2 of the collective boxes, which I am definitely going to be sharing on this channel. We'll be opening up in a few days. Here's a look at the back. Similar to the Mickey Mouse, all these cards have the beautiful D23 logo on it. You could pick this up for $100 at the event, and it was immediately reselling for at least double. And that's kind of why I wanted to pick up 2. 1 to open for the channel, and probably 1 just to leave sealed or something for the personal. I don't think anyone wasn't able to collect this that didn't want to, but again, I'm not sure. I kind of left a little bit after acquiring this, but it is a really, really cool collective box, and I cannot wait to open it and take a look at all these beautiful cards. Totally worth it, and I am just ecstatic to add it into my collection. And then lastly, we ended up getting some pins. You got them right next to the card when you scanned your badge. Here's a look at the Mickey Mouse. Kind of difficult to see, but I mean, we did acquire 2 at the same time because we got 2 cards, but it is a pretty nifty pen. This card is still selling right now for around $200, maybe a little more. It all just depends on the seller. During the event, they were selling for like $500+. I mean, they literally just had a stack of cards that they would just hand out one at a time. I brought 1 sleeve, and luckily some other dude hit me up with a sleeve for this one, or whichever one was the second one. Either way though, I mean, come on, so expensive. But for a freebie, they definitely should figure this out for next time, because yeah, this artwork and stuff, it is gorgeous, but this card is no different than an already printed card. So say what you want to say. A lot of people are definitely just acquiring it for the D23 logo at the bottom right there. But yeah, I mean, come on, it's a gorgeous card. I'll probably end up getting mine graded just to, you know, keep them a little bit safer. But I love this card. It was definitely the highlight of the event. Lorcana people, y'all fans are crazy, but man, it was pretty fun to go hunt and acquire this item. That does literally sum up our D23 experience, and like I said, I had a great time. Let me know what you would have picked up. Are there any items that I didn't share that you maybe would have hunted for out of the ones I did acquire? Is there something that you specifically like? I will probably be trying to attend in the future. It was just really, really fun. I had a great time. I wish I was able to go all of Saturday, but here we are, and I was still able, with 2 days at the actual event at the Anaheim Convention Center, I was able to pick up all this, which is pretty crazy. Definitely a money pit, but you know what? Sometimes you just gotta splurge. I love Disney. It was super fun. I was in a Disney mood, and when you're trying to get some of these rare items, and there's like a lot of competitive aspects to it, sometimes you really just sit there for hours, literally waiting for the standby line to open up. But oh my gosh, totally worth it. I have absolutely no regrets. Stay tuned, because we're going to be opening this, the Lightspeeder 3000, the Anakin lightsabers. Let me know what else you guys want to see. We still got some D23 stuff coming this week. We got videos coming every day right now, so stay tuned. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of your day. If you guys have any questions about D23, I'll definitely be answering them in the comments. Anyways, have a fantastic rest of your day, my friends. I'll see you tomorrow. Peace!